Hello, I am Kirk D. Lyons, and this is an American Voice from the South. Monument vandalizing, desecration, and removal has become an epidemic in this country. The desecration and destruction of our public art and monuments now goes way beyond attacks on Confederate monuments. Of course, there's still very heavy attacks on Confederate monuments, but it's gone way beyond that. Because now we're seeing attacks on historical figures and monuments like President William McKinley, Christopher Columbus, and now even 1940 singer Kate Smith, if you can believe that. That is how ridiculous it has become. What do all of these attacks on our public art and monuments have in common? Well, for one thing, and one thing we need to get straight right now, it's not about being offended. The people that claim to be offended by these monuments, some of them that have been in place in local communities for over 100 years, that's a story, and I don't buy it. They're not offended. Only the truly ignorant and the truly clueless are offended by these monuments, but that's because they've been whipped up by the string pullers to believe that they're offended and act it out. But bottom line, almost nobody is really offended by these monuments. It's a tactic. And it's a tactic in what I call part of a faux or false campaign to whip up controversy. Because what this is about, the movers and shakers that are moving monument removal and desecration want political power. All of this, I'm offended, and whipping up the crowds and hatred against these monuments, it's about acquiring political power. And that's the bottom line. And that's what the movers and shakers, the anti-monument crowd, are really about. It's about acquiring political power in your community. The national strategy that's being waged on a local level and that is authored and pushed by Democratic politicians, university ideologues and professors, Antifa, Black Lives Matter, are all part of a national Marxist agenda to foment revolution. And that's what it's about. It's about fomenting revolution, a Marxist revolution. And you have to understand that. If you don't understand that that's what is really going on with the destruction of these monuments, then you really haven't a clue what's really going on in this country. It's to foment revolution, to push the Marxist agenda ball forward, and that's why the attack on all these monuments. You see, it's part of the Marxist paradigm to take away from the people their history, their culture, their traditions, their religion, and give them back the Marxist paradise. And so you have a mass of people that are completely and abysmal ignorant about their past, about their culture, their traditions, about their God, and they are the soft targets for Marxist ideologues that want to foment a Marxist revolution and create their workers' paradise. You have to understand that that's what's going on. Don't tell me, oh, that can't happen in America. It's happening right now. It's happening right now. So, if you want to strip away the people's culture so that you can embrace Marx, well, America's moving in line, comrade. And again, if you don't understand that, you need to clue yourselves in quickly, because that's what's going on. So if your local politicians support monument removal, they are either Marxists or they are the tools of Marxists, which we call useful idiots. And that's actually what your Marxist friends would call the politicians, useful idiots. And they must be stopped if we are going to maintain a free country where liberty prevails and where God prevails. So, the resistance to tyranny starts here. God bless Dixie, and please support the SLRC. Thank you.